When your dog suddenly stares into empty space or reacts to something you can't hear, do you actually know what they're trying to tell you? Most people assume it's random behavior or that your dog is just being strange. But behind that simple moment, there's something deeper that most dog owners miss. It's actually one of the most meaningful signals your dog can give you. And if you misread it, which most owners do, you might miss what your dog has been trying to communicate all along. So let's start with what that behavior really means. It's not nothing, it's sensory awareness. You're sitting at home, everything is quiet, and suddenly your dog lifts its head and stares at a corner of the room. Most people think there's nothing there, but here's what's actually happening. Your dog's senses are far more sensitive than yours. They can detect tiny movements, distant vibrations, and subtle environmental changes you don't notice. So when they react to nothing, it's usually something real, just outside your perception. Think about that for a second. Your dog isn't imagining things. They're experiencing a world that's more detailed than yours. And if your dog suddenly stops reacting to things they used to notice, don't ignore it. That shift can mean something has changed. Number 2, their hearing is on another level. Dogs can hear frequencies up to around 65,000 hertz, far beyond the human limit of about 20,000 hertz. That means your dog can pick up distant footsteps, faint vibrations, electrical hums, or subtle changes in airflow. So when your dog suddenly perks up or tilts its head, they're not being random, they're responding to something real. And here's what most dog owners don't realize. Your dog is constantly monitoring the environment for you. They're tuned in, even when you're not. Number 3, they can smell what you can't see. Have you ever noticed your dog sniffing the air or focusing on a spot that seems completely ordinary? That's not random. A dog's sense of smell is up to 100,000 times more sensitive than yours. That means your dog can detect emotional states, hormonal changes, and subtle shifts in your body chemistry. They can sense stress, calm, even changes before you're aware of them. So when your dog reacts to you before you even say anything, they already know how you feel. Think about that. Your dog doesn't just see you, they understand you through scent. That's not coincidence, that's connection.
Now, before we keep going, if you're learning something new about your dog, hit like and subscribe. That's how we reach more dog owners who want to understand their dogs the right way. Number 4. This comes from ancient survival instincts. Long before dogs lived in homes, they lived in the wild, and survival depended on awareness. Hearing the faintest sound, sensing the smallest movement, detecting danger before it appeared. That instinct never disappeared. It evolved. Now, instead of watching for predators, your dog watches over your environment. So when your dog reacts to something you don't notice, their instincts are quietly saying, "I'm aware, I'm paying attention." And in your dog's world, you are part of what they're watching over. Number 5, they don't react like this around everyone. Your dog doesn't behave the same way around every person. With strangers, they may stay cautious. With others, neutral. But with you, it's different. More expressive, more connected. Dogs adjust their behavior based on trust. When they feel safe, they express more freely. So when your dog looks at you after reacting to something or checks your response, they're not just reacting to the world, they're including you in it. Out of everyone, you're the one they trust to share that awareness with. Number 6. This is what most dog owners never realize. Most people think their dog is reacting to random sounds or invisible things, But the truth is, your dog is constantly communicating through those reactions. When they pause, listen, or focus on something unseen, they're showing you how they experience the world. A healthy, secure dog stays alert and aware, but when something changes, their reactions change too. Less responsive, overly sensitive, or unusually quiet. And those shifts matter. Your dog doesn't explain their world, they show it. Number 7. When these behaviors change, pay attention. If your dog suddenly stops reacting or becomes overly reactive, don't ignore it. It could signal stress, anxiety, aging, or discomfort. Your dog won't tell you directly, but their behavior will. So when they stare into space, they're not being strange, they're sensing more than you can. And that moment was never small to them.